Scribble Kibble, the animation show. No. GinjaNinja or Ray's channel is a gateway into lots of cool cartoons, so you better be prepared to get sucked into something if you start watching her animations. Warrior Cat, Steven Universe, Miraculous Ladybug, My Little Pony, Pokemon, Undertale, it's all there. Considering all of the fandoms Ray has touched, it's not surprising that I heard about Amino from her first. Amino is a phone app for fans of just about anything, and there's a multi-animator project group, which you may like if you're looking for a place to get involved in animation maps and animation memes, that sort of thing. And we're in! It's a mass of color! I expected to be overwhelmed, but I actually figured out how to use the app right away. It's really well organized. In each of these different groups you can chat, make quizzes and polls, post art, and blog. Oh no, the app is stuck. Oh my gosh, I can't get out of the facial recognition avatar. Ah! Turns out there's a main Amino app, and that's how you can get into all these other groups. So I downloaded that too and started poking around. Oh gosh, I like all of this stuff. Oh no, I really am a nerd. If you're a hobby artist yourself, there's some really great art communities on Amino. I'll probably talk about this in Season 3 at some point, but artists tend to band together in groups and get better together, so it's nice to interact with artists at a similar skill level. So that's the map Amino, and the reason I mention it is because much of Ray's work has been multi-animator project and animation meme focused. Lots of little short, few second long animations packed with poppy colors and cute, minimalist backgrounds. Although this year I get the sense that's changed and she's going to be doing new things and not so many maps. The most recognizable aspect of Ray's Adobe Flash animation style are the hairline outlines that are an even thickness throughout. Fills are sometimes shaded and sometimes not, but those outlines stay true. Of course, there are other animation styles she experiments with, but that is the go-to you'll see the most. She tries out different animation techniques as much as art styles. Sometimes it's puppetry, and sometimes it's original drawings, and sometimes it's not really animation at all. I guess I'll call it still frame animation? Framination? Framination? Framination. No, I don't know if I like that. It's the same as whatever Scribble Kibble is animated in. There isn't an official term for this, but given how popular it is on YouTube, we need to think of something. I'm gonna call it still frame for now. Still frame animation. The biggest original animation on Ray's channel is Mermaids Are Jerks. There's a making of video that I linked below that shows how she animates with the thin outlines. In this case, she starts with a storyboard that uses regular thick sketch lines and then draws on top of that with the thin lines to create keyframes. Once she has the keyframes, the rest of the animation is putting down the middle position poses and then drawing all of those in between frames. The unfortunate thing about animating underwater like this is it requires a lot of original drawings, especially with the mermaid's hair. Underwater, hair has practically infinite follow-through. So what that means is if someone turns their head, their hair keeps moving afterwards forever. You can tell Ray got tired of dealing with it past the opening, and the hair ends up staying still a lot. As for the future, lately Ray's been doing a lot of commission animation for music videos on YouTube channels like The Living Tombstone, Jordan Sweeto, and Jack's Films. Now the interesting thing about these animations is that they are much more heavily special effects dosed than the cartoons on her own channel. I'm not sure if she's been doing this herself, or if it's the work of somebody else who does the video production on all of these animations. Yeah, the effects are video production work. Ray does the animation, you can see it clearly and unedited at this point in the Mario video. And then the video production person takes those animations, puts background layers in, does all of the special effects, does all of the imitation light and shadows on top of the 2D characters, and adds camera movements. That's how an animation of this type gets put together. As always, you can find all of the cartoons I talked about below. Here is some of the fan art that you've sent in. And special thanks to the Scribble Kibble show sponsors Trevor and Nitsua, and everyone else who is keeping the show and original animations going through Patreon. Thank you so much!